Hey there, welcome back. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on my thoughts and feelings of the afternoon slate, 4 games to finish up the main slate for the day. Uh, I'm just going to jump right into it real quick. First game that we're going to talk about is this Dolphins-Patriots game. Um, uh, the Alabama quarterbacks going at each other. It looked like a typical Dolphins-Patriots game. Uh, Takeaways for the Dolphins. Miles Gaskins looks to be the primary guy there. He was busy both in the passing game and the rushing game, so he looks like a viable candidate going forward if priced properly. Devontae Parker pretty much acted like a wide receiver one would, 20 yards a catch, so Devontae Parker going to be live in situations. Jaden Waddle, rookie debut, helped out people who paid off his $3,400 salary. He got 4 catches, early touchdown, made people feel good about that, that's for sure. Like I said, Gaskins contributed with 5 catches as well in the passing game, so that makes him viable going forward in GPP format. So Mac Jones, he was pretty efficient today. Damian Harris looks to be the bell cow back there for the Patriots. Obviously, James White filled in his James Whiteian type of way that he does. So nothing surprising there. But Damian Harris did get to 23 carries, did get to the 100-yard bonus event, and I think he even a couple catches as well. So he's pretty viable in the right spot, priced at the right price. New England's tight ends combined for 8 catches. Good luck figuring that out week to week. Looks like they're going to be involved, but there's no, we understand that those two players are good, and no one's going to use them. So Nelson Aguilar, he had a Q tag on him all week. So if you had the bravery to play Nelson Aguilar, he did kind of function as the number one receiver in there. 5 catches, 72 yards. He did get a touchdown. Jacoby Myers looked like the short guy today. He did have 6 catches, but he only got to 44 yards. So I guess their passing game looks a little sporadic. So that's my take on that. Not too much to go on beyond that. So moving on. Broncos Giants. If you watch the morning video, we like the Broncos to kick the shit out of the Giants, which they did. Broncos should have won by 50, no doubt. Teddy Bridgewater looked good in his debut for the Broncos, taking over the job there from Drew Lock. He was very efficient. Teddy Bridgewater, he's pretty good. The Broncos, take away from the Broncos, Jerry Jeudy did look very much like the number one receiver in the offense, so playing JJ at the right price is definitely viable at this point. A lot of work with the tight ends. All 3 tight ends saw action. All 3 tight ends got catches, so including a touchdown to the tight end 2. Tim Patrick also heavily involved. KJ Hamler, he's gonna be there from time to time. They're gonna take shots with KJ Hamler. They're gonna get him the ball every once in a while. So Cortland Sutton was the obvious downtick in what I saw out there on that game today. So Cortland Sutton looks like a bit of a downtick until further notice, and good luck figuring out Denver's receivers week to week. As far as the run games go, Melvin Gordon finished with a strong stat line. He got you, if you played him this week, he got you a bunch of fantasy points. Don't fall for it. Melvin Gordon did not look good this week. He actually lost out snap share and carries to Javonte Williams, who we did spotlight earlier in the day rather, as somebody that we were going to use to get weird and try to break the slate. He did touch the ball 15 times today, which is about where I was hoping he was going to do. It just happened that the run that the Giants gave up just happened to go to Gordon instead of him. It could have probably easily gone the other way around, and we'd be having a much different evening. So those are my takes for the Broncos. Broncos defense looked pretty decent, and that's my hot takes on the Broncos right now. So I hope he took the Broncos -3 or whatever it was and made a bunch of money. The Giants suck. They did not look good in any aspect really, other than a bit in the passing game. Saquon Barkley is like he's not rosterable right now, so that's going to make New York pretty one-dimensional. The receivers are pretty good. Sterling Shepard, Slate, and Galladay rather. They all were productive. They all did stuff. Shepard did get the one touchdown. He did break 100 yards. He did have 7 catches. So he had a really nice day. So um, Giants receivers are definitely live going forward. Uh, what's his name from tight end didn't miss. Evan Ingram. Yeah. Evan Ingram didn't miss today, so it was Kyle Rudolph at tight end. He didn't do much. Why would he? So we'll keep an eye out for Kyle Ingram. Giants are on the Thursday game, I think, this week. So they're pretty much we don't have to worry about them this week. So that's the Giants. We'll get out of there. Giants are terrible. Probably the second biggest shock of the day, the Saints whipping up on the Packers. Packers did not show up. I'm not being a genius by making that hot take. So there's nothing really to take away from Green Bay. If you want to follow the drama hype about Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay, if you want to keep following that story and waste time with that, that's fine. But there's not really much to take away from, because this is just an aberration. The Packers aren't going to play like this ever again. So Jameis Winston took advantage of the situation. He didn't have to do much, but got 5 touchdowns out of the deal. So good for Jameis Winston. Good to see him work hard all last year, not getting any time, not getting any love, and turning around his career a little bit, at least for one day. Alvin Kamara obviously was busy, but they didn't need him late. Tony Jones Jr. looks to be the backup running back in New Orleans. He got 11 carries in extended time. So that's a name that we'll have to keep on the back burner. As far as the receivers went, it was spread out. It's hard to tell. This game, like I said, a complete aberration from the Packers not playing well, so it's hard to take anything really away from any of this. Dante Harris, there's a Jawan Johnson. I guess that's the tight end that got the 2 touchdowns, so it looks like he didn't do much besides that. But Jawan Johnson looks like he's the tight end du jour. They also have Adam Tatum. He had 3 catches for nothing. It's so hard to take away exactly anything away from the passing game there, and in general from the Saints. We mentioned in the morning video that I did not like the Packers as much as the rest of the world did. I didn't like them at all, to be honest with you. Just too many weird situations. I felt like I've been here before. So the Saints, they crush, they win. Packers can be the drama queens for next week. Let's see, and then that just leaves Browns and Chiefs, best game of the afternoon, obviously. Chiefs came back and won. Browns got ahead early, a lot of back and forth. This was a good game. Baker looked okay. He had the turnover in crunch time, not really his fault. Nick Chubb, if you rostered Nick Chubb, he did very well for you. Got the touchdowns, got 80 plus, a couple catches as well, so he was fine. Kareem Hunt, obviously, going to be live in most situations where the Browns are running a lot of plays. If the Browns are running a lot of plays, Kareem Hunt definitely becomes more viable. I guess Odell Beckham missed. I didn't even bother. I had no interest in him today. But Anthony Schwartz kind of emerged as a guy that saw the field a lot, so might want to keep an eye on him. He even touched the ball in the rushing game, had a couple catches, including a deep ball, so got 2 tight ends doing work, so it's a lot like New England there with Njoku and Hooper, it looks like. Landry was effective if he got to him today. He was a bad fade for us, so I'm not going to talk about that too much, but Jarvis Landry is a very productive player. No reason to think otherwise going forward. Defensively, Cleveland actually did look pretty good. Other than Kelsey and Hill, they just funneled through their 2 best players, and I take those 2 guys out. I think it's kind of stupid statement, but what I'm trying to say is, don't be fooled. Cleveland's good. They've got a lot going on, so they're going to look better against worse teams. That's for sure. Obviously, they were up for this game, so but they're good, and they got a lot to look forward to this year. And that's pretty much my take on the afternoon games. I hope you got some information out of it, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care now. Thanks.